Let's just start the video and then we'll go back to the cold open once we get on a roll. Because the energy in here, it's electric.
It's Friday.
Boogie, woogie, woogie. So everybody, welcome to No Filter. As you can tell, we are at that time in the sports world where there's nothing happening, like nothing at all to talk about. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll go see one of those summer blockbusters. It's summer, that's what you're supposed to do. And there aren't really any of those happening this year either. So in honor of that, us geniuses here at No Filter decided we would come up with some summer blockbusters, but reimagine them starring athletes. Because what else are we gonna talk about today? Let's go. Alice in Wonderland, starring Alex Rodriguez. The story of a baseball star who's grown tired with the real world and its ethics and standards and decides instead to live in a drug-filled fantasy world called Wonderland. There he takes some potions that make parts of him much smaller and other potions that make him much, much bigger. With the help of some shady characters, Alex tries to bring down the evil Queen of Hearts and her terrible kingdom. I think Alice in Wonderland should have been rated like PG-13. It haunted me. The cat was really freaky, and the off with your head. They chopped a lot of people's heads off. It's nothing a child should be looking at. Minority Report, starring who else? Donald Sterling. Set in the not-so-distant future, racist NBA owner Donald Sterling invents a system that tracks the presence of minorities. The system, known commonly as Instagram, helps him track if people are bringing them to his games. But what will happen when the very system that Sterling created reveals that he himself is like 15% black? Coming to America, starring David Blatt. David Blatt, a basketball coach in Israel, so beloved that he's practically royalty, is set to coach another mindless season that he could practically win with his eyes closed. So, seeking a challenge, he devises a plan to go to America. And weeks after arriving in Cleveland, he meets the biggest challenge of his life, Lebron James. How will he win the affection of a man who everybody loves? Find out in Coming to America, starring David Blatt. If we need someone to play Arsenio Hall, I think we could probably just call Arsenio Hall. The Hangover, starring Johnny Manziel and the Cleveland Browns. Johnny Manziel and some of his Cleveland teammates go to Vegas the night before their home opener. Manziel and crew wake up to find that their teammate, Josh Gordon, is missing. Where did he go? As they trace their steps from the night before, they realize things may have gotten a little crazier than they remember. They even come to believe that their friend may be held captive by new Korean drug lord, Dennis Rodman. Everyone's favorite heavyweights, but this time starring Rob Ford, Rob Ryan, Phil Mickelson, and Paula Deen. All those fat people think their advisors are sending them away for a relaxing week of camp, but when they meet their crazy fitness counselor, played of course by Jim Harbaugh, they realize that they're in for a wild ride. As they learn how to lose weight and have fun at the same time, they realize they're not doomed to be fat forever. And then the film culminates with a showdown against arch-rival camp MVP and their star, Tim Tebow. He's got to be the star of something. Kazaam, starring Shaquille O'Neal as a genie who rides a magical lowrider bicycle and helps out a child. No, I know, you're not buying that. That won't work. Haha, get it? Because it's a real movie! Who would watch that movie? I'd rather him star in a Gold Bond commercial as Kazaam and be like, you got athlete's foot? Kazaam, no more. Use Gold Bond for some reason, because I don't exist. All right, guys, that happened. Those are our ideas for summer blockbusters featuring sports stars. Wasn't that fun? When does football season start? Is it soon? Feel free to send us your ideas. You can tweet them at me at Katie Nolan, #NoFilterFilms. We've got a friend in the industry. We could totally get your movie bought. Or we'll just steal your idea and use it ourselves. Sorry. Follow me on Twitter at Katie Nolan, on Instagram at NadyColin. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and to our podcast on iTunes. And I will see you back here on Monday when hopefully by then sports will have happened. Bye.